All right, today we're going to take a look at section 3.4. We're writing equations of lines. Why don't you try the warm-up up here? Try those three problems. You're solving for y, so all you want to do is get y by itself. So hit pause, try them out. All right, hopefully you tried them. Here are your answers for each one. So up top, you want to solve for y, so you just want to get y by itself. So get the 2x over. This one is a little bit more elaborate, but you basically want to get y by itself. There's the process. And for this guy, there's also the process to get y by itself. So if you have a question about those, I'll be happy to help you out. But let's get on to the notes. We're going to be using two forms of equations today. We're going to be using slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. Remember, the m is your slope, so slope is m, and your y-intercept is always b, so your y-intercept is b, y equals mx plus b. We're also going to use point-slope form, and that's where if you're given a coordinate, you call that coordinate x1, y1, you substitute those values in, so y1 and x1 goes in right here, and y1 goes in right there. Watch your signs. If you got negatives, make them positive. And there's your slope, obviously. There's your slope right there. And we're going to use them both right now. So let's look at the first one here. Write an equation in slope-intercept form. So as soon as I see slope-intercept form, I know it's y equals mx plus b. For the line with the slope of -4, so if I have a slope of -4 and a y-intercept of 1, that's my b. So this is about as easy as these problems get because you have an m, you got a b. All you got to do is take these values and substitute them into slope-intercept form for the m and the b. So your answer here is y equals -4x plus 1. All I did was put the -4 in and the 1 in. You can try the next problem down, so you are going to try this one. Next problem down, write an equation in point slope form. So right away, that's point slope form. That is y minus y1 equals my slope times x minus x1. You have a slope. Your slope is 1/2, so you know m is equal to -1/2. Sorry, -1/2. And you have a coordinate. This coordinate is 3, -7. This is my x1 and my y1, and it's all a matter of substituting these values in 2-point slope. So your slope goes in here. Your x sub 1 is 3, so that would go in there. And your y sub 1 is -7, that goes in there. So just watch this. This is y now. Y minus y sub 1, which is this guy right here, -7. So it's really y minus -7 equals my slope, which is -1/2, times x minus x sub 1, so x minus 3. It's +3. And the only thing you really got to fix up is this negative here, which we've been doing all along. So y plus 7 equals -1/2 x minus 3. It does not say anything about changing this in slope-intercept form, so we don't have to do that. You try this one. Same process. On the back, write an equation in slope-intercept form for this line. This is really nice. You got a graph. So whenever you have a graph, if I want it in slope-intercept form, again, is y equals mx plus b. I need two things. I need my slope, and I need my b, which is my y-intercept. And right away, first of all, I want to just point out this is 0, 0. It's a little tough to see on a graph, but that's your origin right there. So right away, I can find my intercept. Where does this line cross the y-axis? It crosses right there. And what value is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my b is 5, +5. And then the only other thing I need to find is my slope. And we've been using it all last week and with the law firm down the hallway. Just do rise over run. So it doesn't matter where you start. If I start up here, to get to this point, I'm going to have to go down 1, 2, 3, 4. So I went down 4. That's my rise. And then my run will be 1, 2, 3, 4. So my run is 4. And this now, I hope you can see this equals -1. So your answer here is y equals -1x. You don't even need the 1 there, +5, but that's good. And then this guy's a little bit more difficult. You need to first, you want to write it in slope-intercept form, so that's y equals mx plus b. To do that, I need my b and I need my m. So right away, I'm going to find my slope. Using a slope formula, that's going to be 10. So m equals 10 minus 4 over 8 minus negative 2. And this reduces to 6 over 10, which reduces to 3/5. So I know my slope is 3/5. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to use point slope actually. I'm going to take my slope, so I'm going to use my point slope, y minus y1 equals my slope times x minus x1. And I'm just going to grab one of the coordinates. I'll grab the negative 2, 4, and I'll throw those in. And I'm also going to throw my slope in. So this looks like this. Y minus 4 equals 3/5 times x minus negative 2. I'll distribute the 3/5 and I'll change my sign to positive. So it's 3/5 x plus 6/5. I just did 3/5 times 2. And then I'm going to change this. 6/5 is also 1 1/5, correct? And then all I'm going to do is add 4 to it. So your simplified expression here is y equals 3/5 x. 1 1/5 plus 4 is 5 1/5. And that is slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. Try the problems out we're going to do in class. Good luck. Good luck.